Hey you guys, okay, so today I'm doing maybe the realest what's in my bag, essentials, what's actually in my bag that I have not looked at or planted ahead of time because I have a real issue, as you know I do. As you know I do, okay, I keep it real with these because what's in my bag videos are some of the most staged videos on YouTube, okay? They turned me off so bad. You guys know I love a good like rant because I am fully in on this joke, okay? And I get it. Like, I know how easy it is, which I don't want to say that because I don't, but just how it works and how people do these types of videos. It's like, let me do what's in my bag. And then here's 4 essentials that I have. 3 of them are sponsored. 2 of these products don't even have a dent in them. I don't even use half of these things. But I do think it's interesting to actually see what's accumulated in there, or else it's just going to be the same stuff over and over and over again. Do you know what I mean? Like, how often are you changing this stuff? So I also think it's really interesting to see the bags themselves. This is a bag that has been very talked about over the last couple years. It's a very rare Chanel bag. It's something that I haven't told the story on, and it's something that I'm going to talk about in this video because when it's fall, it's like, it's on, right? It's such a special bag. It's not so precious, although it is one of my most special, like, I don't want to say like worth it, but like, what am I trying to say? Nicest bags. It's not like leather. I mean, the straps and stuff are, but I just feel like this bag is pretty indestructible. Do you know what I mean? And you can't really, I mean, you could do anything you want, but it's not a summer bag. Like, I don't like saying, oh, I can't carry this in the summer. And I'm sorry about that bird. Or not, he sounds real pretty, but if you can hear that, it's bothering you. I got a little bird right outside my window that's talking to you too. But it's just a good one, and I always bust it out for fall. And so I have carried it a few times over the past like month or so. And what I do with bags is I stick to one of them throughout all of like 2020, which not really going out much. Like, it wasn't really like changing up bags for looks all the flipping time. And not even because of that, but just because of like, I don't know, I'm always like that. Like, there's bags that I've gone on a kick I've worn for years. And then of course, like, if I want to put together a cute outfit and carry something different, I will, you know, just grab my, you know, my wallet and like a few little things, my keys, and then put it in a bag like this. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a different bag. But then there's always that one bag that's like hanging, like where our mudroom stuff, it's just, or it's in my closet, or it's wherever, and it's just my bag that has all my stuff, and it's just what I reach for all the time. And that has been this one. And it has been really, for the last like couple years, you guys, okay? Now you've seen me, like I said, carry other things, and that's kind of like what I was saying, you know, with this, but I'm really ready to just fully swap into this because that's kind of what I do during the fall. I really like to enjoy that bag. And last year I feel like I didn't as much. And so anyways, I thought that I would switch into this bag. So I thought I would do that on here because there's a lot of stuff in here and I just want to be real, okay? I just want to be like let's go through it together. This bag, I don't know what happened, okay? The Prada bags, the nylon bags are having a real moment. Y'all all thought I had lost my damn mind when I bought that Prada diaper bag. I think it was like $650 at the time when I bought it. Now it's like, I think maybe $1,400 to get that dang diaper bag. Y'all thought I lost my mind. I took it to the beach. I carried it as a tote. Like, I love that bag so much. I don't know if they just weren't like having a moment. I don't know what it was, but the last couple years, people are really kind of going hard for these, right? And I got this one at Nordstrom years ago. They don't even sell Prada bags there anymore. Like, you cannot find this little backpack. If you can, grab it because it's the best bag ever. It is an actual Mary Poppins bag. You guys will flip when you see what is in this, okay? It is shameful. But I'm gonna take this stuff out, kind of clean it out, and and that's what I was gonna do before the video, but then I was like, no, I'm just gonna do it along with you guys. So this bag is cool. Let me point this down just a little so that I can more easily, there you go. This bag is cool because it has a lot of compartments. Is there soy sauce in here? No, I always try to take it out when I go to the grocery store. You guys, hot tip. Take the soy sauce packets from like the sushi, you know, like how you can get like the grocery store sushi, which I'm all for. Like, I love it if you can find a good place that does it well. I never buy big things of soy sauce because soy sauce tastes so bad if you don't use it within like a month. I don't care. I'm so sensitive to the way things taste that you can think, oh, it's fine. No, it's not. It has like a weird bitter or it's odd. So I just get those little packets when I go and just like grab a handful, but I'm usually buying some sushi, okay, but not always. And then I put them in my little, soy sauce pouch. Okay, let's move on. So that's what's I'm surprised there's not one in there. And then I have like a little bowl of them, like in my, they're like fresh, you know? Okay, I'm telling you, once you crack that open, it's just never gonna be the same. And you don't even have, do you have to refrigerate soy sauce? I do. Maybe is that the problem? I don't know. But I do refrigerate it, but I'm just saying, whatever, who cares? I like it that it's in the little things. Okay. So I don't have a little hand sanitizer in this thing, but I think when I went to Disney World a couple years ago, I just kind of clipped it to the little, you know. And I like that this isn't such a fiddly backpack. Like, it has a magnet. It just goes, okay, whatever. I'm not trying to like sell you on this bag because I don't even know if you can find it. So in the top of the bag, I mean, it's a black hole, okay, first of all. And it looks so small and compact, like, but when me and Livy go out, like, I'll put a bottle of water in here too. So I have, like, my must-have things kind of floating around on the top, okay? Like my key or my card case. I have gotten out of even just like a smaller compact wallet. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't do that anymore. Card cases are where it's at, and I really like this one. That holds a lot is my point. And then I always have sunglasses on, but I have a bad habit. Not a bad habit, but I always like keep them on my head. And sometimes, like, just for like breakage and hair breakage and stuff, I've really been trying to like not do that as much. And you can't, I mean, you can, but I'm always so bad about sunglass cases, and most of them that you get with your sunglasses are like a circus. Like, what am I trying to say? They're just a joke. Like, they're huge. Like, who I don't know. But this is the best one. It came with a pair of Celine sunglasses years ago, and it's like padded, because most of these that are just these little slip pockets are useless. Like, they'll get crushed anyways, which, I mean, I guess it could if it was a little wiper. But I really like this one. It's just barely padded. And then these are the sunglasses I've been wearing lately. And then, yeah, and then you can like stick other things, like put your lip color in there or whatever. And this is the one that I'm wearing today. And so just, you know, to go out, I just kind of stuck it in there. These, you guys, oh my gosh, I talked about them in so many videos recently, and I have two different colors, one that's a little more pinky and one that's a little more nude. This is the Ibiza. It's so good. It has the best like lipstick formula that's not goopy. It's very matte but not drying, and it's the perfect nude. It's not too light, it's not too dark, but I love the lip gloss that you put over it because it's not so goopy. And so I like this to just touch up throughout the day, and it's actually pretty long wearing. So this is the Ibiza, and then the one that's more pink is called Dubrovnik. But I'll tell you what, all of the colors look amazing. It doesn't look like it's one of those lines where it's like, oh, this is the good nude and this is the good pink. You know, like there's usually only like a few good ones. This is really good. My eyes, I don't know if you can see how dry they're on the mend, okay? Do you remember my last video I told you guys about that Retinol Eye Serum that I had gotten? No, okay, no. They're healing up, but it's like, they looked fine before. Like, why are people, no. So unnecessary. Just get something moisturizing. You don't need to be burning off layers of your face. Like, that's not good. It's like, it's just terrible. Oh my gosh, okay. Then I have my keys, which sometimes, like when I carry a smaller bag, I'll even just ditch this with all the card, and I'll just get my license and my like main credit card, and I'll just put it in this back zip, which Louis Vuitton does these really well, the key pouches, and they come in all different kinds, but you can put your keys, you know, in this big part, and then have space for your cards, and it's just perfect. And I have like 2 big key fobs in there. At one point, like I had 3 in there. It's a good one. And I just always have this around it because I don't ever need my key fobs because they're like touchless. But this is cute. It says kindness matters. I pledge to be kind every day. Livy donated to this little thing the other day. Well, it was a long time ago, but it's just a cute little thing. I have a set of chopsticks, again, from the sushi place. And what happens is, like, whenever I get sushi at the grocery store, I grab a handful of soy sauce, put it in my little pouch, grab these, put it in my bag so it doesn't, like, fall through the cart or whatever. And then when I get home, I have so many chopsticks already, like, in the drawer that I never think to get these out. And usually the soy sauce is rattling around. So this is nice. I'm, like, definitely cleaning up. Oh, my gosh. Hand sanitizer. This is the best one. Okay, so I love these that are spray. They're just easy. And from Bath & Body Works, this one that's just the original, not the unscented one because I'm like boring, but the one that says the original is the absolute best smelling one that they have. I mean, they're all fine, but... And then, oh my. This This is like my last main thing, right? Like this isn't all makeup. It's just like something that corrals like smaller things. The bottom of this bag is like matted, maybe this thick of just crap. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I can't with these videos. I am a good, like fairly, like am I? I don't know. Fairly together, like clean type of person, like with my purse. Like I'm not just trashing it up. But over time, you're gonna have like receipts and crap and surprises. There's a sock in there. Oh my. Ugh. There's 2 socks in there. Why am I smelling it? Don't smell it. Why? Ugh. Mom. Like such a weird mom move. Like don't smell it. I don't even want to tell you what these are from. Why do Olivia's socks look the same as mine? Now whenever I get her socks out of the washing machine, her socks look the same as mine. The white ones, black, like, you know, just like the little white socks. I had to buy her some that had fun colors so I would know they're hers. Why am I handling these so much when I tell you what they're from? We went to the bowling alley like 3 weeks ago. I'm not really, I mean, I am. Like, I'm a clean person. Like, I'm not like a germaphobe. Like, ugh, shoes. Like, no. I mean, we're not walking all around the house with shoes, but if I want to take a cute picture and I'm wearing shoes or something, I'm not going to like have a heart attack, okay? But that's gross. That's pretty mean. Okay, before I get into this okay, whatever. Should I even, I don't know. I'll see if anything else is. Let me show you what's in this. So this is a bag I've had for years. I'll tell you what, this is just the best little cosmetic bag. And I remember that years ago I had one shaped like this. It was from MAC and it was actually this nylon material. Anything that's, well, these are both Prada, but I'm just saying like this would get dirty, but it really never has over the years. That's what I say. Like I see some people that have like bags like this within their bags, or they just look makeup-y, and it's like, I don't trash my stuff like that. I don't purposely try not to. I feel like I'm a pretty clean person, but okay, so deodorant, the healthy deodorant, I love that. I have one in my car too. maybe I should take this one out because I really never reach for that one, and that's a pretty big guy. Oh my gosh, another hand sanitizer. What is this, Kylie? The Kylie hand sanitizer. I don't know, when did I get that? Maybe from like Ulta or something. It's just plain. I wish she would have made it like smell sweet or like candy or something. It's kind of just boring and dumb. Oh, I have 2 hand creams that are really done, I think. Yeah, this one's done. The Necessaire. This was the unscented one, which was a great hand cream. But again, I need some excitement. The Byredo Blanche, there's still a little bit left in there. I do really like that hand cream. And then I have the Lemare hand treatment, which this is good. It's fine. I wouldn't buy it separately. It came in a set. Whenever I can get Lemare stuff like that in a set. And then I have this, mainly because I brought it to the beach. And that's the thing too, like I brought that big Chanel, like my Deauville, you know, tote. But then like I put this in, you know what I'm saying? Like I also brought that just to kind of like, oh, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I'm fully swapping out of this and I'm putting it away for the year, maybe for a little while at least. So I really want to enjoy this Chanel bag. Okay, this is really good. I've used this for years. I used to get it, I don't even know where I used to get it from, but the doctor's office that I go to that does like my skin stuff and injectables, they sell this, and I picked it up last time. I used the medium shade, and it's just like one of those powder, you know, in the brush, like, and it's a sunscreen. And I can't use too much of this. Like if I pile on too, and I did break out a little, so I'm not saying this is, I just am very sensitive to like mineral powders in general. They'll clog my pores. Like if I put this on my skin right now where it's like clean, but if I'm like sweating, or if I'm not sweating, but shiny, or if I am at the beach or something and I put this on over like hot, sweaty skin, it's like a recipe for disaster. I have Olivia's little Kiehl's Baby Lip Balm, which that stuff's very good. A few lip glosses. These are always in my bag. The Buxom Celeste and the White Russian, one or the other, or one of those. These I really haven't used as much as I thought I was going to. I used to like blow through some like setting powder, I used to use that Blotterazzi thing all the time, which that's pretty good. Or like these blotting things. I just don't anymore. Like you can just, if you're in the restroom, just use like a towel, or if you're paper towel, like if you're that oily. But you know what's funny? Since I use less powder, because I don't set my makeup with powder anymore, I just like the way my skin, you know, I just want my skin to look like skin. And if you're using something that is so goopy that it needs to be set, like that's not, I mean, that's not the vibe either. Like just use something that actually like, I don't know, that works. I don't know, and that's something that maybe isn't a popular thing among people that like are into makeup or that know how to do makeup. I just don't think you should ever have to set anything. I think that setting powder, like if you're gonna be on camera or if you have like really bad like textural issues, put a little bit here, but don't be like setting stuff, you know, or dust a little here or on your chin. But I don't know, I just embrace it. But these are good. Okay, after all that, these are good. They're the little blotting powders that have gold, like little gold leaf in them. I need to remember to use it. Okay, you guys, this is one of the best products of all time. Okay, the Kopari Starry Eye Balm. This is the second one that I've had. I'm telling you what, again, if your eye area throughout the day is looking like garbage, or you have like, you know, it's looking settled, or you look like your concealer's even wearing off, or just looking like crepey, don't think, okay, I need more concealer because my eyes look bad. Oh, I need to cover this up. No, you don't. Like, honestly, I feel like sometimes after I put makeup on, even using the best products, it's almost better just to have them be like plain. You're not plain, but like with no makeup on, because then you can't see your lines. You know what I'm saying? Like makeup, even if you do it the best way, yeah, you're going to see a little. But my point is, instead of saying, okay, I need to pack more powder on, I need to put more concealer on, I need to just wipe it up, this is what you need. It's a balm that has like caffeine and like some other stuff, but it's very like shiny, moisturizing, and you would think, what? Yes, okay, you put it on your finger and you put it right up under. I mean, I totally don't need it right now and I cannot see what the heck I'm doing. You just dab it wherever it looks questionable. If there's any scalies, or not scalies, any like, if there's any like crepiness or anything that looks settled, or if your makeup looks funny, you guys, this is what you want. It is so, so good. And it's a product that I don't really hear people talk about a lot, but you can put it all around and you'll look at yourself and be like, wow, I look fresh AF. And then I have this, which is just that Chanel lip balm, which nothing compares to that. It's just so good. I've loved these that I got during the Nordstrom anniversary. So the little sets of the Delina, or not Delina, the what's it called, the Perfumes de Marly. I use the Delina Exclusive, which I will link to. That's like my signature scent. I love it so much. But then they have the regular Delina. I'm saving the Delina Exclusive for like travel and stuff, but I'm using all the other ones. The Cassilia is really good, but the regular Delina is really good, and I just always like to have perfume. Oh, that smells so good. I like to have perfume with me, but I'm not having like a giant bottle of perfume rattle around my purse. Like that's just the last time for that. And ooh, very tasty. I'm gonna get this out of here because I don't need that. So here we go. It's a lot of All right, so before I get to the other bag, where are we on our time? Okay, before I get to that, oh, let me share with you guys this sweater. Okay, I do have a few sweaters to show you. So the other day, I kind of mentioned that gray sweater, right? That really pretty one that I wore in my last video. And when I bought that one, I got a few other ones too, because I'm just so into like large oversized sweaters. And I got a really great one a few videos ago, that V-neck one that's so good. But I'm just all about like cozy things. And so I did order a few more sweaters. That gray one that I showed you guys is so good. Where I live right now, it's definitely fall. It's cooled off, but it's like in the 40s in the morning. It's pretty cold, and then it kind of goes into the 70s, sometimes in the upper 60s. So I've just been wearing leggings or bike shorts with like big sweaters or sweatshirts. This one, you guys, okay, the vibe of this one is so good. I love an off the shoulder anything, but this like cool lime color. So that's that. And I'm happy that I kind of like scaled this down because now it's like flat and nice again. Really, I think I have the deodorant in there for the beat. You know what I mean? Because I had it when we were like, usually I don't, because like I said, I keep it in my car. Okay, so really all I need in my bag are like these things, right? And then like my hand sanitizer. That's it, right? It's not a whole lot. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, what's actually in here? Oh, a hairbrush. Okay, I like a hairbrush, especially like for Olivia or something. It's always nice to have a hairbrush, but again, I could just keep that in my car. Another hand sanitizer, pineapple coconut. Y'all, we're getting in the deep, we're unearthing some deep things here. Okay, we're on the first layer. Just receipts, do you know what I mean? Who needs to see that? More receipts, a little toy from like a Arby's meal. Okay, whatever, tampons. She's gonna be super offended. Do you remember when I did my fall video, you guys? And like literally the whole video was, it's either I'm too wordy talking about, which I'm fully, I don't care, you guys, say whatever, okay? Fully, I've been doing this for 13 years, don't care. But like, it's just funny. I'm just pointing this out so that you like film me on this, okay? It's either like, okay, you're talking too much about your house. You're talking too much, like just get to it. But then like when I actually get to it and I show something, they're like, well, what is that? But why did you do that? Well, I'm explaining it to you, okay? Talking literally in that video about fall home decor, so much details. I share like things that were so, get those out of my hand, so detailed about like, you know, all that. And then like literally half the video was me walking you around my house like vlog style or showing you something. This woman literally, I guess, just had it with me talking for 5 minutes at the beginning about like probably juicy stuff or something that's actually, you know, useful. And she skipped to the end. She's probably watching this right now livid, even though she said she was like done with me and unsubscribing. Hello, she's probably watching all my videos. Do with that what you will. But she skipped to the end where I'm showing you literally my new cabinet in my bathroom, the like iron cabinet, the pretty, and showing you how I'd styled it, and then my towels that are kind of like that, the Missoni towels that are those like, you know, kind of brownish that are so fall and pretty. And then at the very bottom, there was a little thing of tampons, and I'm like, this is a great tip for, she zeroed in on that. She goes, this isn't a fall decor video. You showed us tampons. I'm like, you're welcome. You're welcome. Don't use this crap. Use those that I showed you because they're prettier. They have the little Beverly Hills Hotel wrapper on them, and you can get them at Target. So, I make you watch them. I'm not gonna link to those. No, I'm kidding. I'll link to those fully. Okay, more chopsticks. But now do I want to use any of this stuff because they've been in there with the bowling alley socks? Is everything in here questionable? Wow, how many hand sanitizers are in here? I'm telling you guys, this is the Mary Poppins bag from, like, so y'all, I'm telling you, obviously, like, last year, whatever, even now, you know, we all went crazy with hand sanitizers and stuff, and like literally I have one in the car and here in the door and the console and my purse and Brad's, and they all just end up in my purse, I guess, because you like carry them in places. How many times have you left a hand sanitizer on a table at a restaurant too, like a really good one? I left one of these in the original scent, which that was truly heartbreaking, at the Cheesecake Factory. Okay, a little coupon for, oh, $5 off a Christmas tree. But we don't buy real Christmas trees, so let's move on. Oh, I was looking for, obviously, more. Ew. What are you, oh, you guys, this is gross. This is like a gross mom bag. Do you remember when I shared, you're probably like, what the hell is that? Do you remember when I showed you guys that bag a few videos back that was like, I think it was like a $30 copy of those Cult Gaia bags, you know, that look like Noah's Ark. And I'm like, these are kind of perfect for moms because they just sift those goldfish crumbs right out the bottom. And maybe I would have lost this along the way too. Okay, this is a kid's toy from, I'm throwing all this away, you guys, don't be alarmed. This is a kid's toy from Ted's. And it was cute. She really enjoyed this, okay? They're like little wax strings. You're like, Tiffany, stop. They look gross. I know. But you like make designs with them. I took them home. I'm like, she's going to love to play with this. And it's like, no, girl, it's not. Oh. Liddy made this with her 3D printer. Like, even the interior of this bag, it's just like indestructible. They're going to hold up. And it's going to be a bag you can have the rest of your life. Like, this bag, I love it. I've said it before, I think if I had to get rid of all my bags, I would probably just keep that one, maybe. I mean, that's hard to say because I love all of mine, but that's just like a good one, right? You can carry it anywhere. You don't have to worry about it in the rain. And really, honestly, I hate to say, this one's like that too. Like, I wouldn't think twice about putting my soy sauce packets in the back, which I know I have, like, but this one I feel is kind of the same. Obviously, the interior is like lighter and it's nice, but it's like, I think it would just drink up anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. I just feel like you can't mess it up. You could take it in the rain and just, it's like, whatever. One time, when was it that we went on that trip that was so rainy? Oh, that was our anniversary trip right before the pandemic, like in February of 2020, and it rained the whole trip. We were like at that winery and like at the Biltmore House and stuff. We were like outside and just, we honestly just got rained on like the whole time, and I just didn't even worry about the bag. Livy printed this a long time ago on her 3D printer, and I was like, what the heck is this? And it's like a little Lucky Charm, you know? And she goes, Mommy, it's a Lucky Charm. So I always keep it in my bag, and now I realize what it is now that she's like into Crocs. I'm in a Croc, like, let's just be honest. I even got some of the ones the other day, you guys. I got another pair of white ones, not the big cloggy ones like I had, but a pair that have like the gray lining, like the fur lining on the inside. There's nothing better. There's nothing better. Like, I am fully the person that wears Crocs every day, and I am not sorry about it. But these are those little jibby things, you know? What are they called? Jibs? That you put in your Crocs, and you can... So I'll have to tell her about that, because those things... Crocs are real proud of those jibs, okay? We went to the beach and I was like, yeah, you can buy some little charms for your Crocs. And it's like, what? Wait, what? Like, we went to the checkout and I was like, how much? Like, so this bag, you guys, this is the, so there's, when these came out, okay, the 19, this was like, I don't know if this was like the first 19s that came out or whatever, like, you know, a couple years ago, 3 years, whatever, whenever these came out. Now they have these that look like, my friend got one that's kind of similar to this. It's the tweed, but it's not this original one. I think they only made like 12 of these, and I think out of that, like 6 of them were the maxis like this, because this is the maxi, and then there's the jumbo or the small. I don't know. You see people that have smaller ones, but they didn't make many of them. And people over the years have been like, Tiffany, how the hell did you get that bag? And I have been like stopped. It was when I was buying my garden party, gosh, years ago at Hermes, and I had this sitting on the counter, and this woman like comes up and it's like, oh my gosh, and she's like handling it. Okay, this is like, you know, several years ago. She like comes up, she's like really aggressive, and like couldn't believe it, you know. And it's like, it's a beautiful bag. I always get compliments on it, but it is something that's pretty special. So my sales associate is the same as my friend's, and she's at a very, not in Atlanta, but at a very like well-known, like bigger store. That's how I do with a lot of things. Someone asked me the other day, like, I just moved, you know, to your area, or moved to Atlanta, like I need new sales associates for this or that. And I'm like, I don't know, like there's people that I've really liked working with over the years, but all the people that I really like get my stuff from, like my guy that I love so much from Louis Vuitton is at the Rodeo Drive store. It's the same as buying, like, I don't want to drive and look at something in person in Atlanta. Like, I've done that before, but I'm not going there just to like shop and buy. Like, I'll just call him up or text him and say like, hey, and then he'll send it to me. Do you know what I mean? And you don't have to buy from places that are around you. That's what I'm saying. So anyways, same with the Chanel. It's like a situation like that. And it was at a store that, you know, because they couldn't all get them. You know, it's not something that's like, you know, a black flat bag. You might be on a certain size. Like, I'm going to be on the waiting list for this. Or, oh, I know this is coming out. I'm going to put on the waiting list for that. Like, well, all the stores didn't get them. For whatever reason, the store got one, and my friend was on the waiting list for this one. And whenever, I don't think I've ever seen anyone with a jump. You usually see people that have the smaller ones, or the maxi. I mean, this is like the big old boy. And it's big, you know what I mean? But I like that. I like it. It's just kind of like a big statement. But anyways, so my friend got it, and I don't even know if she carried it out. I mean, maybe she did a few times, but she took a lot of pictures of it and liked it. But at the time, she didn't like it. We were going nuts over this bag. Like, I was talking to her like every day about, like, because I was obsessed with it because it's houndstooth, right? And there was no way I was gonna, like, she had gotten on the way. She was the only person at that store, or probably in that whole region, that even got one, okay? And, you know, like I said, they were very hard to get. So I wasn't like, oh, I want one of these bags, let me try to find one, because no, I would not have been able to find one, like at the very beginning, anywhere. So anyways, I was just like obsessed. Like, I was asking her about it all the time. I'm like, oh my God. And I could tell she wasn't into it. She was like, and she would say that, like, I don't know, like, I haven't really bonded with it. And I'm like, I've bonded with it, and it's not even my bag, right? So then a couple of months went by. Like, I think she had it for maybe 2 months or something. I don't even know. It wasn't that long at all. And then I told her, like, because I knew for a fact that we were going to do something together, and I knew for a fact she was going to carry it. I was like, I cannot wait to see this bag. Like, this is my bag. I would have had, like, you know, carry my favorite bag to where we were going, you know. And she didn't. And I was like, I cannot believe you didn't carry that bag. And she was like, I just don't know if I like it. And she was like, you know, I feel ridiculous for buying it. And, you know, it's different between buying something and thinking, oh, it's not practical, I may not carry it a lot, and then just buying something and thinking, so she told me, she was like, I'm thinking about this bag. Like, of course, she was like, I know, I've thought so many times that I'm going to call you up and just be like, do you want it, you know? Like, to buy, of course. And I bought it from her for what she paid for it. But it was just so funny because I I was like, oh my God, yeah, but I felt like if you sell me this bag, you're gonna want, like, I almost felt like, oh my gosh. And I think over the years, like she said before, like, God, you know, I really do not regret it because she's gotten one that's kind of similar and, you know, but I'm not kidding. It's just my favorite bag. So when people ask me like, how did you get this and all of that, it's basically like that. And it's from the same sales associate I use, which I like because if I ever have anything go wrong with a bag, or especially if you're gonna spend the money on a Chanel bag, I want to have it from a store, from a sales, from someone where like if something goes wrong, I can contact that person and we have it, you know, obviously like she bought it through the same person that I use. So I'm glad that I have all of that. But anyways, that's the little story with that. And I just think it's the coolest bag ever. And it's very quite roomy. So still anything like that's I just don't let things rattle around in my bags, like as far as, you know, anything as far as like pens or, which I did take a pen out of my bag. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's why there's not a pen in here. Usually I always have a pen in my bag. So at the Beverly Hills Hotel, and I've told you guys this, I'm taking all the pens, I'm taking all the notepads every single day, okay? Cleaning them out. Like, just notice if there's none and please just bring me like 10 more, okay? We tipped them and I was like, listen, you know, like I saw her little cart and I was like, hook me up with like a bunch of this stuff. And I like gave her, you know, and I'm not kidding. Like I live for that. And then like I'm looking at those pens and people are selling those little, you know, clicky pens for like $50 on eBay. And I'm like, I could retire with the amount that I have. No, I'm kidding. But I have so many of those pens and I'm like, these are great pens. But one of them actually like broke in this bag like several months ago. And I did have pen on my hand. I haven't seen any pen in the bag because it's black. So I'm like, well, maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But there's nothing on anything. But my gosh, could you imagine if it would have done that in here? So I am very wary about pens. Okay? So yeah, there's my bag. Oh my gosh, I feel so fresh, you guys. Feel so fresh. And this is gonna be my new, truly switched into this bag, right? When you see me post this on Instagram or you see like, oh, I busted out this bag for fall, it was just like, okay, I have a card case and like my keys in there. Do you know what I mean? But now it's fully, this is empty. He's gonna go back and I'm gonna tuck him away for a little while. Hope that you enjoyed this little bag video. Definitely grab this sweater. I think it came in some different colors too, but I love this green and I think that you guys will too. I think it's just such a beautiful color. I'll link to everything else that I'm wearing. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, did I put on my necklace? I can't really see in this little thing. But you guys, I hope that you're having a great, or I hope that you had a great week. Thank you to all of you that are joining our podcast every week. Every day we get more and more people listening and we're just so happy to have you guys over there. We recapped a lot of, talked a lot of Halloween stuff this week, even more. So yeah, head over there if you haven't. If you are, thank you for listening. We love you guys so much. And next week I have something coming up that's really fun. I do want to do like a, you know, kind of like a gossipy, get ready with me, talk about some things that we haven't talked about in a while and share some thoughts on some like, you know, some kind of like scandalous things. I don't know, but I cannot wait to show you guys the eyeshadow palette. This is the, that clean eyeshadow palette that I showed in the last video and the mascara I am in love with. So we will do that next, hopefully, unless if something comes up. But anyways, you guys, have a wonderful weekend. I will talk to you soon. I'll link to everything that I showed in the video, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.